Good morning, everyone. My name is Kimberlie Wright. Welcome to Hand-Built Pottery and Sculpture. All right, I have a few announcements, and I would like for you to get a piece of paper and an ink pen or a pencil, something to write with. I'm going to give you a few moments to do that. I hope everybody out there is feeling well and strong. All right. Please get paper and pencil or pen to write with. Take your time. We're going to give others time to log on the class. All right. So the first thing I wanted to say is if you are knowledgeable or you know how to type in the chat, can you please type your home address in the chat, please? Please type your home address in the chat, if you don't mind. And so, don't look like that, Miss Jackie. Let me tell you what to do. You roll your mouse across the screen, and you're going to see some stuff at the top or the bottom. It's going to either say security, participants, chat, share screen, reactions. You're going to see like a little bubble, how you see in the comic strips. It's like a little bubble, and it says chat. When you click on that, then you're able to type something. And if you don't want everyone to have your information, what you do is right where it says to everyone, you click the little arrow by the everyone, and you go scroll down to where it says Kimberlie Wright. Click my name, and it will be private, and I'll be the only one able to see your home address. So I was gonna say, if you wanted to chat it to me personally, you right by the TO, you're gonna see everyone in a little arrow. All you have to do is press the little arrow and go to my name, Kimberlie Wright.
Kimberlie, why are we sending you our address? I just came on.
Because I wanted to send you all something.
Oh, you're so sweet. Okay.
So if you don't want people to have your address, please type it in privately to Kimberlie Wright on the chat. And if you are not, if for whatever reason you still don't know how to use the chat, then you can email me. I'm going to put my email address up there in the chat. But you still have to know how to locate the chat. Yeah, to everyone. And so my email address is Kimberlie.Wright@FultonCountyGA.gov. So I just put my email address in the chat. That's an option. You can email me your address, please, or you can type it privately in the chat. So I'm gonna just be talking. Just try to do your best to figure it out, and I'm just gonna keep going on with my announcements. So today is December the 10th, and it's Thursday, and tomorrow is December the 11th. So don't forget, young people, that next week, on Thursday and Friday, December 17th and 18th, those will be our last classes for the 2020 year. That December 18th is the last class for all Zoom classes for for all Zoom classes this year. So let's just go ahead and enjoy ourselves for our final classes. Thank you so much for this information. I'm just going to let you know. So far, I see Miss Diana Williams, Miss Carrie Brown Willis. Thank you so much.
Did you get mine?
No, ma'am. Once you, if you have typed it, then you have to press enter. If you typed it, you have to press enter. And now if you emailed me, I can't get the email until after the class. But if you typed it in the chat, all you have to do is press enter and don't get flustered. Try again.
Do you see mine yet, Kim?
No,
Jackie Latimer.
no, ma'am.
I'm seeing everybody else's. I don't know why.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If you don't even see your own up there, it's not up there yet. You have to, if you typed it in the chat, Miss Jacqueline, you have to press enter.
I did. I see mine. I'm wondering why you don't see it.
Because go back down and click where you see yours. Go back down and click where you see yours and then press enter. Like click somewhere in the area where you see yours and then press enter. What does it say? Does it say to? What does your chat say? To who?
Oh, let me, it took me out of it when I clicked, so let me go back in.
No problem. So for those of you that are, I see a Mr. Matt Leslie. If that's the Mr. Leslie that goes to the Harriet G. Darnell facility, I just want to say hi. Hi, everybody else too. And don't forget.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Matt.
Hey, Kim.
How Miss Leslie doing?
You're doing great.
That's great. Good to
I'll
hear
just
your voice.
email.
Okay, so young people, if you've just come into the class, what I'm asking you is to go to the chat at the bottom of the screen and type your home address in for me, please. You can type, once you see the 2, you're gonna see a name and an arrow. If you press the arrow, instead of it saying everyone, you can go to my name, Kimberlie Wright, and it'll go to me privately if you don't want everybody to have your address. But however, please send me your address or either email it to me. I've already written my email in the chat as well. Okay, so I have to get some info. 1 second. As I'm giving you all a little.
Is this chat?
Okay, now I see.
Oh, now I see
Can
it.
you do that reverse, Kim, and give us your address privately?
Say that again.
And you send us your address?
Talking about everybody?
Well, privately you can send. Can you send individually your address?
You need my address, I'll send it to you privately, but nobody else is asking for my address. That's a lot of work for me to send it to how many other people we got on this thing. I gotta have my class. If you need my address, I can send it to you privately. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If anybody else needs it as well, but I'm getting that started. Are you saying that's what you need, my address?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You see it now, Miss Jackie?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to push enter. There it
Do you
is.
see mine?
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay,
I was,
so far I see Diana Williams, Carrie Brown Willis, Vicki Ben Myers, Deborah Bell, and now I see Miss Jacqueline Lattimore. Good job, Miss Jacqueline. Woo!
I was pushing the wrong chat button. I have two chat buttons. A
Oh,
little
you do?
cloud.
I was gonna say it's only one chat button now. Hold on. Good job. That's why I said don't you. Sometimes when you aren't able to seemingly do something, you don't get your blood pressure rose up. Just relax. You're gonna get it. Don't worry. All right. Thank y'all so much for doing this. All right, I'm moving right along. I was just waiting on some information to come up on the screen. Okay. Give me a second. All right. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Hey, Miss Carrie.
All right, everyone. This is the time of year where I hope you all are listening. This is the time of year where the Department of Senior Services partners with the Fulton Atlanta Community Action Authority, FACAA, to conduct applications for Fulton County senior citizens that are 55 years of age and older. So don't go telling nobody about this who young is for seniors. All right, y'all know this is the LIHEAP, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, where they help you with some utility bills. If you are in need of assistance with your utility bills, we are having LIHEAP at the Darnell facility on Monday. Write this down if you are interested. Monday, December the 14th, and Tuesday, December the 15th. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Both of those days, Monday and Tuesday, next week. Also, what you will need to bring, you are not able or you are not permitted to go inside the building. Just like when we have our play schedule, you have to come up to the front and have your documents available, and they will take them inside and make a copy of them and bring them back out to you. So what you are going to need is your picture ID or legal state ID. You need your social security card, proof of income for the last 30 days, or your most current heating bill and most current electric bill. If you are not able to go to the Darnell facility on those days, there is a flyer available in your email, should be, if you on that one call thing. You should have a flyer available with the other dates that are available for other facilities. Like the one at Mills and Benson has already been, except for one at Bowden, sorry. Bowden is going on today, Thursday and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So if you want to go ahead and get a jump start and go today or tomorrow, that's going to be at the Bowden facility. You can do that there, or you can go, the one for Mills has already passed, and the one for Benson is going to be 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Wednesday, December the 16th. So that's for LIHEAP. And if you have any questions about that, you can call Fulton County Star Line at 404-613-6000. Don't forget, you will be required to stay in your vehicle when dropping off your documents.
Kim, that's how it worked with the food that they gave out for the holidays at Jackson Memorial. Everybody stayed in their vehicle. Everybody stayed calm. They lined everybody up. It was okay.
That's great. Gotta stay safe. All right. So one of our last events of this year is going to be really, really extraordinary and amazing. And it can serve as a nice, soothing concert for you in the home. If you're feeling like you just want to sometimes get out and socialize and be with others. You can even, I have some friends in their 40s and 50s. It's about 3 or 4 ladies. They just recently planned a prom where they're going to hang out and actually wear prom clothes and go to dinner and stuff like that because they did not get to go to a prom when they were in high school. So you can create all kind of events in your life that you've already been creating. However, this is a beautiful concert. It is our annual 22nd anniversary concert that we have at the Harriet G. Darnell Multipurpose Facility. It's going to be featuring the band Infinite Sounds. And if you don't know, Infinite Sounds has our co-worker, staff, and brother, Anthony Bailey, is a member of that band. So they're going to be performing a collection of holiday favorites and classic R&B hits. This is going to be this Saturday, December 12th. Please write this down if you need to, if you're not able to get the flyer. December 12th from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. And please, even if you want to, one thing you can do is dress up and actually have a date with someone in your home or virtually. So you're going to be able to see a lot of people on that, you're going to be able to see the show, and it's going to be live on YouTube. It's going to be live on the Fulton County YouTube channel. On that day, at the time of the concert, you will need to go to YouTube. So if you need to write this down now, I need to go to YouTube, click on the YouTube search, and type in the Department of Senior Services. You want to type in the Department of Senior Services. And it has to be at 5 p.m. on Saturday, this Saturday. Type in the Department of Senior Services, and once you see the live feed in red, you're going to click on it and just sit back and enjoy the show. So that deals with that event that we have every year when we usually wear like white. We have our all white ball, but this year we're going to do that virtually. So that's a real treat to be able to still bring that event to you all. Okay, yes, I was missing a portion of Miss Vicky's address, but I have it now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You see how I hit the enter precipitously, and what I had didn't go to the next line and went to enter.
Actually, it is up there. It's fine. It's up there. All right. So, how many of you have? Okay, Mr. Van Dyke, if you are able to write in the chat, I wanted you to please put your address in the chat for me. However, if you want your address to stay private, you can click that arrow where you start to type and it says to. You have to unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Van Dyke, you have to unmute yourself. I cannot hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I do what now?
I said type in the chat. Do you know how to type in the chat?
No, I do not.
Okay, Mr. Fanny Cumberlander, Mr. Howard, Miss Gloria Bell, if you wave your cursor or your mouse across the screen, you should see some words popping up. It might be the mute, stop video. You're gonna see reactions, and you're gonna see like a bubble that usually is over somebody's head in a comic strip, and it says chat below that. It's like a bubble. When you press the chat, it'll allow you to type information. It's gonna be a block that comes up and it says to everyone. If you see the little arrow by the everyone, you're able to go to my name, Kimberlie Wright, if you want it private, and type your address. I need your address. If you are not able, and I told somebody took a couple of minutes or a long time to find it, but they finally did it, just try it. Don't just sit there. Meaning like you gotta move your fingers to actually get it working. Don't let it, just don't let it overwhelm you. Just gotta try and you'll be able to get it. But however, if you're not able to type in the chat, I put my email address in the chat on the side. It's going to be like a block where you see all these words where people are talking, sending messages. And mine says from me to everyone. My email address is kimberly.wright@fultoncountyga.gov. If you have to send an email, please send your address, please. I like your head in that wreath, Miss Vicky.
Thank you.
Once again, wave your cursor or your mouse over the screen and you're gonna see a chat. It's gonna be some words at the bottom of the screen or top of the screen. It's gonna say reactions. You have another feature that says chat. You have another feature that says participants or stop video. Click the chat, and then you're gonna see a box pop up where you're able to type your address in there.
The email address, right?
No, your home address.
What's the purpose of that?
Because I wanted to send you something.
Okay. Now we are the only one who would get this, right? No one else, right?
This is what I'm saying. I will be the only one to get your address if you where you're able to type where it says to everyone. Instead of everyone, it's an arrow beside that. You have to click that and switch it to Kimberlie Wright. And it will be sent to me privately.
Okay.
Now, whatever I'm sending you is what I'm sending you, but I'm sending everybody something who sent me their address. If you don't send me your address, then I still love you. Meaning it's no problem. All right, so going on along, we're gonna be very discreet. We're gonna be very discreet, but I feel as though I can go ahead and get this done right on here instead of having to use so much time to call everybody. Let me just get my paper.
And once we send it, we just come back to you, right?
Yes, sir. If you put to Kimberlie Wright, it's gonna come to me privately. That's why a lot of people have sent me their address, but you don't see it on your screen because they sent it to me privately. I see it right here on the screen. Okay, yes, I see it, sir. Yes, you did a good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Mr. Fanny Cumberlander, you can do it. You want me to say what you're supposed to do again? If you are trying to speak, Mr. Cumberlander, let's see. I don't even think he even on there no more. All right. So next week, I guess I still have to call the people that are not in this class. However, fortunately for you, we can just go ahead and get this done. So I guess by me calling your name, then please respond. Miss Diana Williams, can you please unmute yourself? Love, thank you.
Okay.
Monday, December 14th and the 15th is Tuesday. So, you know, next week I told you they have LIHEAP up there where they're helping people with the energy assistance. However, you might not need that assistance, but I'm gonna have I've been already approved for my clay schedule next week. Can you please tell me what day, Monday or Tuesday, you want to come?
Monday at 12.
12, good job. Miss Vicky Williams, Vicky Meyer, sorry.
Okay.
If for some reason y'all want to be private with the time, just type it in the chat to me privately. All right, Mr. Van Dyke, you know what time you want to come, or you want to type it in the chat?
Just 12 Monday. 12 Monday.
Miss Vicky. Say that again, Mr. Van Dyke. If you want to say it privately, you can type it in the chat. Thank you, Miss Gloria Bell.
Monday at your earliest.
Yeah, so Miss Gloria Bell, the reason why, I'm so sorry I didn't contact you, but the reason why I didn't never see you this week is because the play schedule got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Nobody was permitted to be in the building, so I wasn't able to go up there. So sorry about that. If you want to tell me on here, you can. If not, type. Yeah, I'll definitely see you on Monday, Miss. I'm putting you down, Gloria Bell.
And you got me? Can you see me?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all so smart, so intelligent.
If anybody's ever said y'all stupid, y'all so stupid.
You tried to say that, you tried to slip that out the way, which you did.
That's positive, you know. I guess we took a lot of abuse when we were growing up. They told you in school when you were sort of crazy or stupid or slow.
It's Carrie Brown Willis. You're gonna put in the chat when you want to. Oh no, I know I have to get in touch with you after. Yes, don't worry about it, Miss Carrie. Sorry about that. Mr. Fanny Cumberland, if you're not able to type in the chat or whatever, I'll call you after the class. Don't worry. Miss Jacqueline, can you please type in the chat when you want to come to the facility? Sorry, when you want to come for that clay schedule, Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
You can type it privately to me if you don't want nobody to see that. So far, I got down Miss Diana Williams, Gloria Bell, Miss Deborah Bell. I don't have nothing from Miss Deborah Bell, but I don't know if she's on here, but please, if you want to type in the chat your address.
Monday at what
Monday.
time? I'll come Monday.
Between 12 and 2.
I'll come at 12. No, I'll come at Monday. Yeah, I'll come at 12.
You sure?
Well, yes.
That's you, Miss Deborah Bell.
Yes, I got
you. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Thank you, Kim.
Mr. Fanny Cumberland, why you not saying nothing?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, what time, sir?
The same time I told you last time, 12.
Sir, you all right?
Oh.
Good
Yes.
job. You was about to say something, somebody?
Yeah, I have a class at 12 on Tuesday and 2. So can I come at like 1?
What day? Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yes, that's fine. I said between 12 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, so far I think I have everyone that's on here but other than that, I know I got a call.
I'm stepping away for a minute, Kim.
No problem. So don't forget, next week on the 18th is going to be our last class. However, we may or may not have a couple of more firing schedules. I'm not really sure. So let's move right along. Anybody out there got clay today?
Yes.
One. Come on, y'all. Y'all can go ahead and get a little dirty. That's what y'all, if you was, let me tell you something. If we was at the facility, I guess y'all would be in that mode because we're jumping to get into that clay.
Are we gonna make something online right now? I can go get some.
I told y'all that the last class we was gonna be doing another project this week. That's why I gave y'all when y'all I told y'all when y'all needed to get some more clay. That was what the clay. You know, when you get you some more clay, that was what that was for. So anyway, however, I'm moving right along. One is good enough for me. Miss Glory Bell said she had clay, so I'm not gonna stop.
I have
9, 8, 7 months is gonna stop no shelf. So
she
anyway.
had to do something in that, didn't she?
Okay. Just like
But however,
she had to slip that one in.
you had to go.
y'all playing games. Y'all okay. Y'all so smart, so beautiful. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go on this project. Actually, it's 11. It's 4 minutes after 11, but we definitely have a project tomorrow that I'm gonna start off soon. Start the class because I'm basically giving out an announcement. Although I might go through this quick for somebody that was not able to attend class today. But however, we're gonna go ahead and make a quick project today that you all are really gonna love. So you can either jot down instructions on how to make this piece so you can make it later, or you can make it right with me right now. All you need is a small piece of clay. And I'm gonna show you the amount. So I'm putting on my apron right now. All you need is a small piece of clay. So I'm taking my clay. First, I need to open up my canvas. And I'm gonna spotlight my video just so I can get this correct as it pertains to the camera, that so you'll be able to see. All right. So I'm gonna take my clay out of my bag. And I'm gonna get my wire cutter just to cut a small piece off.
Oh.
Y'all all right? The clay can even be smaller than this.
That size of the palm.
The size is just in my hand. It can even be smaller than this. However, I just got this piece just to make sure to have something to roll out. All right, so what I'm going to do is roll a coil, but keep it thick. Keep it thick. Don't roll it down to a skinny coil. All right, it's not even completely round, but what I'm gonna do before it gets too skinny is go ahead and beat the clay a little bit on each side gently to get 4 sides. That's what you wanna do, get 4 sides as evenly as possible. All right, one thing I'm also gonna do to try to make it a little straighter is to use my rolling pin, but very gently.
So it's got to be a square, like a column. Okay.
So I rolled it on one side, and as you can see, it's neater. And I'm turning it on the opposite side and roll that. All right. So even though I have like a rectangular piece of clay, on the side, you want it to be able to stand up, so to speak, like it's doing. But what I'm gonna do to even make my piece even straighter is use my ruler. I'm gonna lay that down, use my ruler and cut it so that it can even, the edges can be even straighter. So take my ruler, cutting it. We'll be finished with this project in just a second. Not a second, but a couple minutes. And I'm gonna cut the edges. And I'm just leaving this a little bit long for now. The length of it depends on how many grooves you want. You are able to use your finger or a tool. Right now I have this piece looking like so. I'm gonna sit it there. I like the neatness of it. What I'm gonna do before I start is, before I go on, is smooth it one time. So I'm dipping my sponge into my water, squeezing it out really well, and I'm going to smooth that piece. Remember, I said to smooth right or left, or right and left, not so as to not push the clay one way. All right, so that's nice and smooth. And what I'm gonna do from there is, this is optional. You don't even need this part. However, I'm gonna use this Chantilly lace textured rubber mat to turn the piece over on the back and apply a design. You don't even need texture if you don't want to. You'll be able to design the piece however you see fit. Once you see, you can add three-dimensional stuff to it. This is, let's see if I get on this side. Can you see? Too much light. Think you can kind of see that design a little bit.
Go back. Right there, yes.
But however, that's on the back, and I'm going to turn it over, and I'm gonna— Hello?
Hi.
Hold on, young people, let me mute somebody. All right. So,
Oh, Bark.
so anyway, I have this stamp that says KW. Y'all know who KW is, Kimberlie Wright.
Yeah.
Now you are able to, if you have a stamp or something like that, you can use it, or you can simply write or make a design of your name into the piece. I'm doing it right in the center because what we are making is a monogrammed, we're making a monogrammed brush holder. A lot of times when I see y'all working, sometimes I see people putting their brushes all on the table with the paint on it. Sometimes you don't know where to quite sit your brushes. Some people have them sitting in the water when that messes up damages the bristles of the brush. And So this is a beautiful design or product that you can make for somebody else that you know is an artist or uses brushes, something like that. Or you can also even some type of way come up with another design. All right, so this is how that looks. Let's see something. And then all you have to do from there, but the reason why I keep beating it, as I sit, I want it to sit straight up. And from there, you can use your finger, but some people may feel like they're not getting the same finger pressure. Or some people might feel like they don't like the contours that their finger might put into clay. If you want to practice first on another piece of clay, pressing your finger in, so to speak, you can use your finger, which will make it really personalized using your own finger, or you can use a tool. What I'm going to use is the back of a needle tool, and it's almost the wooden one. It's almost the size of my finger, so to speak. So I'm going to use that and make about, for this particular piece, I want about 5 impressions. So what I'm going to do is in the center, I made like a groove, so to speak. I'll bring the camera closer and let you see it. Then I'm going to separate that and make 2 more. See, one, I'm going to go out as far as I want to see. What I'm going to do is use something to measure it so that each, in between each groove, it's going to be the same distance. So I'm getting another tool to measure where my next groove is going to be. That way you can make sure it's precise. And now I'm doing my 3rd one. This particular piece, I want it to be 5 brush holder, 5-part brush holder compartment. All right, so here I am going over, and it's a monogram piece. So you can put your last name initial in it or your first name. It's up to you. All right. So even though I said to you all, I kept mine long for a particular reason, because I didn't know how many grooves I was going to make for my brushes, but now I'm satisfied with that, and I'm going to cut off the edges because I don't want it this long. For me, if you want yours the length that you originally made it, so your brush holder can hold 2 brushes, 3 brushes, 5. They're supposed to be little small pieces of monograms, but however you see fit to use them, you do so. And so this is how the top of the piece looks. I can possibly clean it up more. My initial is on the front. That'll look beautiful to give it to somebody with their initial on it, or their last initial, or even first initial. We like our first initial.
It's just
dry. Once the piece is dry, I'm so sorry, and you color it, you glaze it or whatever. Okay. This is how your brushes will stick on the piece.
Okay.
So you just sit them on the side like that while you are waiting to use them again, or paint. It's a brush holder. Any questions, Miss Vicky?
Is that because, do you want to slant it down because of the brush, or?
Slant what down?
Do you brush show the brush downward? I mean, the little groove, is it pointing downward or is it just straight across?
It's straight across.
Okay.
It's not
Right,
pointing
did-
downward. What? You made one?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. And you know, you can put your initial in it. You can put all sorts of beautiful designs on them. You can put 3-dimensional stuff on them. You can,
Okay.
but just remember, you know, it's supposed to be something small sitting on your table. So when you work, you don't want a real big long one because that really, you're not going to use that many brushes. I mean, for the
Right.
most part, probably when I'm painting, I'll use like probably the most 5 brushes because I need my really detailed brush, my medium brush, my large brush. And then sometimes I might need a brush to one of those mopping brush that's kind of like fat or thick, and maybe a flat brush. But I would, me personally, I would not make a brush holder that held more than 5. I probably make one that holds 2, holds 3, and holds 5. And you can make those and give them as gifts. You can make them really look really clean. They look really beautiful when they are dried and glazed and fired and that type of thing. And so if you even want to be creative to do something where they're just laying to the side, ready for you to use them again. But if you want to do something where I just thought about putting a hole in it, in the middle of them, to hold the brush like so. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
I mean, that could be another type of use for it to make it functional. Maybe you want it to stand a few brushes in there. But however, this particular hole is going to only really fit this brush or a brush that has a stem that's this thin. So I don't really know if that's a good idea or if you just want to put some holes in case you did need to stick something in. I guess it would be helpful to be there.
Kim,
Yes,
what is the width? What is the width? Can you give me the width?
of this one?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It doesn't have to be, it's,
Not the length, but the width.
well, all I'm saying is this particular piece, you can make yours shorter or longer or whatever, but I definitely will give you the width anyway, since you did that. It is 5.5 inches.
That's the length, right? I want the width.
Oh, sorry.
How thick it is.
It is like 1 across. 1 by 5.5. All right, so we do have a really beautiful project that we're going to be making tomorrow. Really nice and simple, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and let that dry and keep that piece. Probably smooth the sides up a little bit, and yeah. So if you don't have any more questions, thank you so much for giving me all that information. If you just joined the class, please, I need your addresses. If you're not able to do it today, I will get the addresses from you tomorrow, your home address. And don't forget about our 22nd anniversary concert that's going to be Saturday with Anthony Bailey playing with his band, playing Infinite Sounds. If y'all have not ever heard that band, y'all in for a real treat because they have people singing, females and males, and they sing a lot of songs that you all grew up on. Like even right now, you're still growing up, so don't be thinking y'all grown. You grow every day. And so, you know, as we stay humble and move forward, I just want to say thank you so much for joining. I love you all. Have a wonderful and blessed day. My name is Kimberlie Wright. Thanks for joining Hand Built Pottery and Sculpture.
Don't click off yet, Kim. Hold on. Did you see my question I have up there? I wanted you can do it privately to me. How I can, get that to you.
You doing it? Yeah, I saw that. You talking about the pick. You're gonna bring it when you
Want me to wait and bring it on Monday?
yes, ma'am.
I give you more. Okay. All right.
If not, I'll call you back.
Okay.
Is it too thick, the fire? Will it explode?
No, that remember the actual dimension that I gave y'all is like that's not too thick, that's fine. Only thing it has to do is make sure to dry. And even where I put, if you like right here where I have those 2 holes for the
Skinny brushes.
actually those 2 holes were for the brushes. But if you want to put a couple of holes through there just for air, you can. If you think yours is gonna spill, meaning like take the hole all the way through. That'll give it some air if you think it might explode. And so if you all want to make a few of those, please just save some clay for tomorrow's class. Because I know some people are going to say, darn it, I wish I would have had some clay. But I know if you don't have the clay, you'll make them later. So even though we are signing off, I still have this information to get out the chat. I have not written everything now, but I can refer back to it being that I'm the host of this show. If there aren't any more questions, I will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah. One.
Yes.
What the band gonna be? It's gonna be live. We gonna just go see it. Or gonna be on Zoom.
No. Okay. So I said to you all before, it's okay. Thank you so much for asking about that again, Mr. Fanny Cumberland. And don't forget, if you want to have a date with somebody, Mr. Fanny, you can dress up in your house, sit back,
Oh,
wear your I was gonna say wear your mask. Everybody know who Anthony Bailey is.
Yeah.
no,
If you do not know who Anthony Bailey is,
I know who he is. I'm talking about where the band gonna be.
I'm about to give you information. I'm talking to the if you don't know who Anthony Bailey is, if you look over there in participants, where you see participants, you'll see his picture. Not you, Mr. Cumberlander. Not you, Mr. Cumberlander. You'll see Tony Bailey. Not you. You're like, I know who Anthony is. Not you. Relax, Mr. Cumberlander. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Is he gonna be live or where? We
It's gonna
have to.
be live. I'm about to tell you, sir.
Okay.
Live. I'm about to tell you. Mr. Cumberlander, you something else.
No, you are.
What you laughing for, Mr. Van Dyke?
You're right.
All right. Cumberlander,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to write this down, the show is going to be Saturday, December the 12th.
That's right. But where? I mean,
Hold on, it's from 5. You have to have this information to be
we
able to
come in
navigate right.
person.
It's from
When
5,
we come in person, is it gonna be on Zoom?
sir. It's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. At 5 p.m., you have to go on YouTube. YouTube. Go to the search bar and type in the Department of Senior Services.
Oh.
When you go to YouTube, go to the search bar, type in the Department of Senior Services. Once you see the live feed, you're gonna see like a little block or something that's in red. You're gonna click on that and then you just enjoy the evening.
Oh. Oh.
What now?
All right. Thank you.
Gotta go to YouTube, the Department of Senior Services.
I thought it was something that we could wear our masks and dress up and come to you. So.
Oh, no,
Okay,
sir.
thank you.
Because of the still the numbers spiking and all that, they still not, you know.
You answered my question, so that's it.
Thank you, sorry. Thank you. You had a question, Mr.
Okay, go ahead.
Howard, you had a question?
Yeah, I wanted you to go ahead, what you were saying, Mr. Carmeletta kept cutting in, so I wanted to hear everything you're saying about the YouTube Department of Human Services.
The Department of Senior Services. And I said,
Senior Services.
5 p.m. when you type that in, you're gonna see a live feed. It's gonna be like a red block or something in red. You're gonna click that and enjoy the show.
That's December the what now, 22nd?
That's Saturday. On the 12th.
Okay, December 22nd.
Saturday on the 12th.
On the 12th.
Day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Today is the 10th, tomorrow
Okay.
is the 11th, Saturday is the 12th. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you. I love you all. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Thanks for joining Hand-Built Pottery and Sculpture with Kimberlie Wright. I'll see you all tomorrow.
All righty.
Eve.
Bye-bye.
Bye.